So the plot ghosts are shitty DMs.
Yeah, they are.
Summon on Sephiroth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna flex on him. Fuck out of here.
I can't fucking see.
Fuck out of here.
I'll take over.
Oh, fuck, we're all dead. Cloud's more important.
No need to.
Oh, revive someone. Oh, God. Okay, Barrett's okay. He's still got 2,000. I love how much ATB that move gives you.
What's the purpose of it? It literally says use this to gain it.
Okay.
I can see that. Bring it.
Rip.
I'll take over.
Oh, the memories.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Well, if he was just standing there in it, like it
He
doesn't
just
even matter.
stands in fire.
I'll pay you back.
There you go.
No, I'm healing myself.
Oh, my God.
Feeling good.
Here we go.
Holy shit. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever.
Fuck.
Barrett.
Be careful.
Bird almost has his line. Hey, there you go.
The infinity no, he's only down for a second.
Still up for it?
Well, it was only crash. He's not staggered.
Oh, okay. I thought that was staggered.
There seemed to be,
He's almost there.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I need.
Limit! Oh, you've got...
No, I would save that just in case.
But he's staggered. There's no better time to use it.
Any last words?
Oh my god, he's got some fucking damage resistance.
Be careful.
Let's turn this around. I'll take
You know, she says let's turn this around, but honestly, it's felt like you've been winning this fight the whole time. Like, compared to some of those dumb robots, this is going swimmingly. Like, you guys always have ATB to use.
Oh. But now he's floating.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Watch yourself. It's not over yet.
Bring it. 9.
Oh, is it one of those countdown ones?
It's on you.
Oh shit. Was someone supposed to use Blizzard there and just didn't?
Because they got hit or something.
Throwing in the towel. Don't give up. Bring it.
Limit!
Gonna pull back.
Alright.
We'll get through this.
Oh, did Bear get stunned out of his limit? No, not out. He still has his limit. Thank God.
Tiffy get some stuff done.
Kept you waiting?
Huh? Remember when we did that? Yeah, never mind. Edit it.
I didn't hear you what you
Edit.
said.
Edit. Edit it out.
Edit what? Keep it in. Cooper, what did he say? What like subtitles would be like this?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Fuck.
This fight's not over yet.
Fuck.
Because you need to not be a hoe.
Oh my God. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Oh!
Shake it off, okay?
Oh God! Gee.
Fuck.
Well, no shit.
Just run around and try to dodge his stuff.
You just need someone else
heal
up.
Cloud.
Yes!
You okay? After you.
I can still fight.
Laminate.
Get in
Laminate.
Do it!
Get in
Do
there,
it!
get in there,
Laminate.
Oh! Holy shit!
Coagulation.
About time you showed.
Is there one more phase? Or did we do it?
We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right.
Oh, does everyone get a cool hero shot?
Yeah.
Cloud!
He didn't open his mouth slightly that time. He just spread his mouth a little bit, made it wider.
Such a good boss fight.
Oh my God. Did they nuke the place?
What was I telling you the entire time? He got close enough, he put the enfeeblement ring on, and then he smacked him with the maiden's kiss.
Destroyed
And he
the entire
exploded.
dimension.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation. Cloud, lend me your strength.
I'm your father.
Let us
Luke.
defy destiny together.
I would fucking shake his hand.
Oh my God.
Never.
One final.
Nah, it said the word Sephiroth defeated on the screen.
He adjusted his controller.
Threw his sword in the air just to jump up and fucking grab it.
When could Cloud do that? I want to do that. That should be in the game.
Foreshadowing.
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it?
Look at them lips.
I know! Fucking luscious.
And now he's gone.
There you go. That's the shot. Everyone used that shot.
End of the video game.
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. President.
There you go. He used the right term.
Mm-hmm.
President, not vice president. Fire this man.
Old man Shinra is dead?
Yeah, he got
Well,
stabbed.
yeah.
Got
Oh,
stabbed
I
in the back.
forgot!
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That freaking gremlin. He wasn't even...
Look at that hot lady. Cooper just looks at me in disappointment. Not even, just
Well, I know
disappointment.
some things about the DLC.
Sits just like his father.
The goo!
Turns out Hojo planned this whole thing.
Hojo's the kind of guy that it feels like no matter what happens, he'll go like, yes, just as I planned. You son of a bitch. You don't actually know anything. You just love it.
Yeah. He's a scientist. He just wants to see what happens. Look at all these dead dudes, including a blown up fucking helicopter.
Exact time.
Yeah, it's my time. It's my time.
Yeah.
Bag of shit. I appreciate that he is tired and fucked up.
He's fucking royally fucked up.
Was that all of them?
Was that all of them?
Where's Zack show up in? Which game again?
I literally cannot tell you without spoiling.
I thought it was like...
He has his own game that
Yeah.
takes place before.
I'm pretty sure you have told me what the game is.
He has his own game that takes place before the events of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
If I dive any more into it, it will
Yeah.
literally spoil the.
He arrives on a train very similar, I think you told me. Yeah. You did it, Zack.
Turns
I'm
out
so
Zack's
proud of you.
actually the one doing everything.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait till the cutscenes are done and the credits start, because I've got a bunch of questions.
Oh, you
I
have the
so
things to
many
say?
things to answer for you then. Most of them will be I don't know. I guarantee it.
And then the vampire guy just shows up.
I'm
He's like,
gonna-
I'm here too.
Well, I mean, the only 3 people that didn't get a cameo in this game were Vincent, Sid, and Yuffie.
But now Yuffie's got the Dulce.
Yeah, now
there
Yuffie's
you
got
go.
her own DLC, so the only 2 that really don't have cameo are Sid and Vincent.
Yeah.
Because Kate Sith got his 5 seconds of
5 seconds of I'm here.
yeah. I appreciate how this game goes just because you never actually know what happens in Sector 7 after shit goes down.
Like after
The original
in the
kind
original?
of yeah, the original kind of railroads you into getting out of Midgar. Which is why it could take only like 3 or 4 hours to get through.
Yeah, there you go. What the heck? I was like,
Wait, who's that?
Biggs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Didn't he expire on screen?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god.
Guess what?
Jesse next.
Alternate universe, homie.
There's Marlo.
Marlene.
Moraldo.
Oh my god.
Mildew.
There's no meaning to it, Marlene. Just keep going. You literally watered the plant. What do you expect?
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
God.
that's
there.
a beautiful man.
Yeah, it is. We should watch the
So, what now?
Team 4-star abridged of Final Fantasy VII. And holy shit, is it good. You love Barrett now? Get ready to love him even more.
Sephiroth.
Snafnaruth.
Snapperuth.
Snorfeldorf.
As long as he's still out there.
I thought you beat him.
We can. We will.
I gotta say, Aerith
Count
looks
me in.
to me a lot different in these cutscenes.
Yeah,
than
all
in
of them
game.
do. They look like they've been recast as different actors.
Yeah.
I mean, Barrett looks
Except
the,
Barrett.
Barrett looks the
just looks
closest.
like Barrett just looks like Mr. T at all times.
He just has more beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
In my
An
playthrough
enemy
of Final
of Earth
Fantasy
is an
VII,
enemy of
my most
Avalanche.
recent one, the original, I named Barrett Mr. T because you can name everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because RPG.
Yeah.
Gang's all here. Do they all start
So,
laughing?
like I've said, with the ending of how this one is, I am super curious to see how the next one's gonna go.
Oh wow, they literally get to meet up with what?
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
wait. No, they didn't meet up. It just that was just a very weird transition.
What the fuck?
I want to spoil so much. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
I miss it. The steel sky.
I would be lost, drifting along.
Yeah, it will.
The unknown journey.
Such a good ending to this video game.
Is there an end credit scene?
I don't think
Because
so.
that felt like an end credit scene there, so I don't think they would.
So
We
I-
did it. We beat.
Yes!
we did it. There it
We
is.
finally made it through one of the
I-
first series the first series we started.
Yeah.
And we finally have finished it.
Took us a year, but we
Yeah.
did it.
Actually, it's only taken us about less than a year, 11 months since we last.
Alrighty.
I mean, once these come out, then it'll be about a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, about a year then, but you know.
So, the questions I had, I'd
Yeah.
like to get to them if that's all right.
Go ahead.
I don't have questions about the things that are clearly not supposed to be answered.
Yeah.
Like who Zack is and why he knows Cloud and what was up with that weird transition. I'm guessing that's all stuff to be explained later. What I have a question is, when... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, both of you, if I just forgot something.
Okay.
But when did Cloud learn Sephiroth's name?
Cloud has always known who Sephiroth is. That'll actually be explained in the next game.
Okay, so just to clarify, in this game, the whole ending sequence is this guy shows up, two of the people know his name, and apparently they know that he wants to destroy the world.
All of them know who he is. For an exception of Barrett and Red.
But it's deliberately not explained? I didn't miss anything?
It's deliberately not explained in this one. Because
So that's why it...
So what I'm thinking for the next game is where they're going to begin is the explanation of how Cloud knows Sephiroth.
So, back when I watched you do that final chapter,
Yeah.
like, more than a year ago for the first time, I just assumed, as anyone reasonably would, that I was just missing context.
Nope.
But it turns out that, yeah, there is no context, and because of that, that whole Sephiroth fight fell completely flat for me other than the presentation. Like, I was very actually disappointed with everything other than the technicalities of the fight itself. I liked them. I liked the moves. I liked that it looked pretty. I liked the music. It had no meaning for me whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. It's because, I've said, this game was almost made just for the fans.
I am very disappointed in that facet.
I can understand that. What it's disappointing is that they did that, didn't explain anything, and then ended it where they did. Because if they ended it after Cloud explained everything, then that fight would have a lot more meaning to people who don't know what's going on.
Yeah, back when the game came out and people started complaining on the internet that it's dumb that you fight Sephiroth in it, I was initially like, it makes sense. He's the big guy that everyone has the posters of.
By all means.
And it would, and the game had been in development for like 15 fucking years, and they were like people want to fight Sephiroth.
By all
so
means,
I get it.
It is outrageous that we get to fight Sephiroth.
But yeah, after seeing the whole thing, I don't think that fight should have been in this game.
No, it shouldn't have. What should have happened, in my personal opinion, is that we should have had the end where we should have had that end sequence where we were on the road, because that's original. And after that fight, they should have left Midgar and then we should have had at least another 2 or 3 hours of gameplay where they go to another town, and then Cloud explains everything.
So what I gather from the whole Snapnaroth boss fight is that had to be there. Because this is as different as a video game in plot and everything, as hardcore as possible. The only thing I think that shouldn't have been there was the ghost fight before it.
Yeah.
Well, when you start complaining about that, then we need to go way far back in this game and start saying that, you remember those dumb kid ghosts? You need to take those out. Remember Beck's badasses? You need to take those out. Remember those breakdown enemies in the
about Beck's badasses? I agree. The Beck's badasses are a thing.
Those were like side quests.
Remember the warehouse full of the breakdown enemies and their big brother showed up and started throwing them at you? You need to take that out. Remember the Cthulhu monster? You need to take that out.
The game would be short.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's all exact. It would be an exact remake.
It's all one problem. Is that Final Fantasy VII, the original, was really good.
Here's
And this one isn't as good because it's different, and the last one was really good.
But it is just as good. What you have to take in consideration is it's not a remaster. It's a remake.
But there were sequences where I was bored.
I disagree with the Cthulhu because
that's your problem then, I guess. But
that's one of Hojo's creations, so he had to get something in there, right? Because he was important.
But yeah, again, it's a remake, not a remaster. And if you were bored in a couple segments, that's your own fault.
To me,
in my opinion, I get it that watching it, yes, is a bit boring. Playing it, different.
I understand, but from a pacing perspective, I think the most blatant, glaring thing, one of the biggest problems I have about this game, is that, okay, we made it past that dumb ghost section, and the whole, hour-long segment or whatever resulted in, 30 seconds of character development for Aerith, which is fine. They found a thing for it. And then the attack on the tower starts, and it's, oh no, we need to go fix that, and then you literally get grabbed and dragged back into the ghost nonsense, and you need to fight another boss while the actual plot is in the background. You can see it. It's right there. Fuck, piss off random ghost thing,
the ghost-
you do not matter.
They
You don't
were.
need to fucking be here.
Yeah, the ghost sequence
Just-
is unnecessary.
Just
Like,
make a robot shaped like that ghost
Yeah.
that I need to fight on the tower, for the love of God.
I'm pretty sure I've voiced my opinions on each segment that shouldn't have been in this game. So I agree. The ghost segment unnecessary. Completely doesn't need to be there. It's obnoxious.
We're also trying to fit in as much stuff because brand new, right? Different story, but they were also like, it is technically a remake, so here's stuff you recognize. So I feel like that was just their first thought was, okay, we're making this new game. It's going to be new, 100%, but we're calling it a remake, so it has to have some stuff that people will remember. It has to have some bosses, it has to have some enemies, it has to have some scenes. So I feel like that was just a part of their... I mean, you don't like it and you're a fan, but like pandering to the fandom, you know? They put it in because people would be like, oh, I remember this side quest. I hated it.
All in all, I mean, that is literally Kingdom Hearts, though. I love that game like it's nothing. Bosses, fucking forget about it. I hate almost every single boss in that video game. But, like...
Other than Snafnaruth.
I mean, you can fight them in each one.
Nice.
But, yeah,
Kingdom
so...
Hearts.
You can fight them in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of...
Yep. All in all, though, I loved what they did with this game. I liked that they gave the 3 Avalanche characters actual character instead of, hey, there's these 3 dudes. Hey, look, they're dead.
You know,
Aside from Jesse, I would have preferred it if they left it to the imagination, because I don't give a fuck about Biggs or
Oh,
Wedge.
yeah, I don't give a shit about Biggs and Wags either. They should have stayed dead once they died.
But here's the thing, Wedge did die.
Yes.
But Biggs is now the survivor, but maybe in a different world or something. So I feel like he is going to be important in one way or another. Because that was a specific pan to him for a good amount of time.
But Wedge survived, did
And then
nothing,
the plot
and then the
ghosts
plot
killed him.
ghosts bamfed him into darkness, which I don't believe is a death. I believe it's a, I wonder if people like him enough. Maybe we should leave it vague.
Yeah.
Like that one season of Charmed where everyone ends the last episode knocked out, so that if any actors decide to leave, they can just say they died off screen in the next season.
You know what I think regarding to that Wedge thing? They just wanted to change it because Wedge was the one who died. Didn't like Jesse or something?
All 3 of them
all
died
3
in
of
the
them are dead.
original.
In the
Oh,
original.
they did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
there
3 of
you
them are
go.
dead. You never hear from them again.
They just wanted to change it. Mm-hmm. And Wedge was the first one to die, I would assume.
Yep, Wedge literally face plants into the ground, says one thing, or says the
Says that
actual
one line.
says that line that he said when he died.
I hope I
recently.
made a difference or
Yeah.
something along those lines.
And then we're just like, yeah, okay. What I like about the original with Cloud is that he's literally doesn't give a fuck, like at all.
Well, see you guys in the DLC.
Yeah, we'll be getting to that soon. I'm excited for it because I've put it off for these 2 fucks.
Yes.
As much
and
as I've been like
appreciate-
fighting not
Zach,
playing
I
it.
appreciate it so hard. I know that you won't be able to do that when Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 and Part 3 come
I will
out.
be
You will 100% those games, and then we will realize that it's come out. And then
You'll be like,
ask
hey
if you
guys,
wanna
so Final
record.
Fantasy 7
See
Part
you
2, let's do it.
in the next.
In the next
In the
one.
next
Join us
series.
next time.
In the next series, join us next time.
There's more episodes.
I know, true. In the DLC!